always been fascinated by the beauty and complexity of the world around her. She loved to explore, discover, and learn new things. However, there was one thing that always seemed to stand in her way: math. No matter how hard she tried, Lena just couldn't seem to grasp the concepts. It didn't help that her classmates seemed to understand everything so easily. Lena would sit in class, feeling frustrated and helpless as she watched her peers excel while she struggled. Her grades in math were always poor, and the disappointment and sense of failure had become a familiar feeling. But Lena refused to give up. She was determined to find a way to overcome this obstacle and master math. And then one day, something extraordinary happened. Lena met Mr. Johnson, her new math teacher. Mr. Johnson was unlike any teacher Lena had ever had before. He had a unique way of teaching that made math seem not only accessible, but also exciting. He took the time to explain things in a way that made sense to Lena, and he encouraged her to ask questions and seek help when she needed it. Mr. Johnson's enthusiasm and support were infectious, and Lena began to enjoy math for the first time in her life. She would look forward to going to his class every day, excited to see what new concept he would introduce next. As Lena's understanding of math deepened, so did her confidence. She began to participate more in class, asking questions and sharing her thoughts with her classmates. Mr. Johnson encouraged her every step of the way, and soon Lena's grades began to improve. But it wasn't just her grades that improved. Lena's newfound confidence and love for math spilled over into other areas of her life. She became more outgoing, making new friends and even joining the school's math club. She would spend hours solving complex equations and discussing math theories with her newfound peers. And then one day, Lena had an idea. She would start a math blog. She knew that there were other students out there who struggled with math just like she did, and she wanted to help them overcome their fear and discover the beauty of the subject. Lena poured her heart and soul into her blog, writing detailed explanations of concepts and sharing tips and tricks for solving problems. Her blog quickly gained popularity, and before she knew it, she had a following of students from all over the world. Lena's love for math had not only helped her overcome her fear and master the subject, but it had also inspired her to help others do the same. And it all started with the guidance and support of Mr. Johnson, who had shown her that anything was possible if she put her mind to it. Years later, Lena would look back on those days and smile, grateful for the impact that Mr. Johnson had made on her life. She had gone on to study mathematics in college, and had even become a math teacher herself, hoping to inspire her own students in the same way that Mr. Johnson had inspired her. Lena's story is a reminder that with the right support and guidance, anything is possible. Math may have once seemed like an insurmountable obstacle, but with the help of a caring teacher and her own determination, Lena had turned it into a source of inspiration and joy.